things just randomly clicked for me one day, and I started to actually look at the markets the same way as my mentor, or more like my mentor, I should say. I'm going to share with you what that is today and how it actually happened for me. So first of all, if you don't know how I actually trade, then you can watch one of the earlier episodes. I think it's episode 2, where I speak about my actual trading methodology. Basically though, what I do is I wait for a daily support and resistance level. I wait for price to get to that resistance level. Of course, I'm looking for a bunch of different things as well to confirm whether I actually want to take a reversal or wait for a break and retest of this level. But then when price actually gets there, I tend to go down the time frame, maybe the 4 hour, maybe the 1 hour or 2 hour, sometimes the 8 hour, and I'm looking for my specific signal, my specific indication that price is going to be going down, and then I take that reversal there. So step 1 for me has always been, first identify the higher time frame level. Then step 2 is to actually go down into a lower time frame and wait my TPF signal, which is what I like to trade. However, one day I was just watching through some of my mentor's content, and I don't know what it is. It just, something clicked to me, and I realized, holy shit, this is how he's been looking at this whole time. He's saying this student is looking at it correctly, and I never understood it, but now I do. What he does is doesn't follow this step-by-step process. He instead almost seeks out this first level of our TPF pattern, and then if that is in line with a major level and price comes back beneath it, we then take an instant entry, and once price comes back to move down. And yeah, this has to be a major level. This could be the daily time frame, could be the 4 hour time frame, it could be whichever time frame. But the fact is that he doesn't wait for price to get to a major level and then wait for the signal. He's more seeking out the signal rather than looking for a major level to then get the signal, if you really get what I'm trying to say here. I'm just experimenting and documenting my journey, but I really wanted to make this video to kind of share a message to myself, you could say. I see it as an aha moment, and it doesn't mean what I was doing was necessarily wrong, because if we actually look at the trade log that I've had, you can see, 15 trades, 38 are like, everything has been going perfectly well with just the way that I've been back testing so far, how I've been approaching the markets just like this. But still, there were trades like this that were escaping me, and I didn't even realize. And this, when I understand this type of way of viewing the markets like him, which he's been doing for years, making millions from, I can incorporate this type of analysis into my overall analysis, and things can become clearer for me. So the point of this video, really and truly, is to say that sometimes the way this happened for me is I was literally just watching his content, learning, taking my notes as I usually do every day, and out of nowhere I just realized, oh my god, it makes sense now. And this only came about because I just constantly exposed myself to how he trades, to this content, to this information, consistently studying, and I'm seeing it from different angles. And one of the important parts of it all, in my opinion, is to relax. Right, when I relaxed, and I wasn't trying to I wasn't trying to forcefully see the markets the way he does, and get frustrated at myself if I don't see the exact same way. I just relaxed and was there to learn, and then one day everything just clicked. If he's successful and I'm starting to view it a little more like him, then that's a good thing I've got going for myself. If you're enjoying these videos and you want to follow along with my journey, subscribe and save this playlist.